Good morning, Beth Am. I'm here again for another, what my son coined, a Beam-a-side chat. I spoke to you before the High Holy Days and got a lot of positive feedback from people who enjoyed getting a message in a mode that was different than another email. Those of you who didn't enjoy it were nice enough not to share that feedback. But I wanted to talk again today a little bit about something big that's been happening at Beth Am, our strategic plan. And as I often do, I want to start with a little story. I was taking a class several years ago on comparative religions, and it was taught by a Roman Catholic theologian. She was clearly a fan of Judaism, and we asked her in the middle of the class why she liked Judaism. She replied that she loved Judaism because of its ability to change, to adapt, to pivot. She went on to say that Judaism was once a temple-based religion and very different than it is today. She said with the destruction of the Second Temple, you would have supposed that Judaism would disappear, be eliminated. But it wasn't. The rabbinic period came, and rabbis redefined, recreated, or created new rituals and traditions for us that we practice today. And she really admired that. It made me think about Judaism generally, and it is true. We have a remarkable ability to change and adapt. When I was a little kid, my rabbi, who was very traditional, advocated something radical, that women should be able to read from the Torah. He also wrote an article in the 1970s encouraging rabbis to perform same-sex marriages and suggesting that gay and lesbian rabbis should be ordained. That was pretty revolutionary then. And so in talking about the strategic plan, I realize its importance because it pivots and makes us relevant in the future. It takes our traditions and our rituals that are important to us and embraces those while seeking to find new ways to meet people where they are in the coming years. I want to say that we should thank Lisa Auction, who was the president who initiated this strategic plan, and she had the foresight to know that it was important. And we owe an enormous thank you to Paula Singer, Adam Kucher, and Ashley Pressman, who organized, shepherded, created groups, got synagogue participation from many, many congregants, and took this over the finish line. The strategic plan addresses almost all aspects of Beth Am synagogue life. It addresses the bylaws, new leadership, membership, social action, IFO. I encourage you to look at the strategic plan. It's now on our website and outlines the many, many changes that are being implemented right now and will continue to be implemented in the coming years. I also want to talk specifically about one aspect of the strategic plan, membership. That group is being expanded to do more in the coming years. In addition to reaching out to potential new members and welcoming members, we are seeking to do more to engage our congregation, to build a sense of community. We're also bringing a group called Congregant to Congregant, commonly known here as C2C, under the umbrella of membership. We have thanked Joyce Keating and Barbara Rosenberger, who have carried C2C on their shoulders alone for many, many years. And we thank M.A. Adashek, who is now seeking to expand the role of C2C so that we reach more people who are having milestones and hardship and illnesses, and so that we as a community can reach out to them and support them. I hope that you'll consider joining a committee that's implementing changes. C2C right now is looking for volunteers who can drive, make meals, make phone calls, do all types of things. And you could contact me, Alex Pomerantz, or Amay Adashek about that. There are roles for people who want to look into new leaders. We need to look at our bylaws and make them relevant for today. It's all embraced in this comprehensive, eloquent, strategic plan. During the High Holy Days, I asked all of you, or some of you, to consider taking your participation and involvement up a notch. I hope you'll look at the strategic plan and see if there's an area in which you can take your participation and involvement up a notch. Shabbat Shalom.